Hello guys, do you know that there is an opportunity for you to get fully funded PhD in Australia, and this opportunity is currently open, and that is the business we are going to discuss today. My name is Jude. I am a current Erasmus Mundus student studying public health and disaster. In our channel, we share information about scholarships, migration opportunities that can make your journey very easy and very smooth. If you like this type of content, please click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you get alerted whenever we drop a new video. I also encourage you to go through our other content to see if you can find something very useful for yourself. So without wasting much of our time, let us go straight to our business of today. Welcome back, guys. So we are talking about the fully funded PhD scholarship at the University of Queensland in Australia. This scholarship is interested in providing evidence to guide public health message during bushfire smoke events. So this is the summary of the PhD. It is located at the Child Health Research Centre in South Brisbane in Australia, and the research area is environmental sciences and health sciences. If you are also from the biological sciences, you can still apply for this program. So this is the research problem they are interested in. They are interested in the hazardous effect of smoke from bushfires, the hazardous effect it has on human life. So that is the basic research problem they want to solve. So they are going to use a novel method to collect both environmental data, occupational data, as well as household data during and after the bushfire so that they can have an idea on how to solve these hazardous problems, because the idea of PhD is to identify a problem and solve it. These ideas are the information you're going to write when you are submitting your cover letter for this particular scholarship. So the research environment is the Children Health and Environmental Program, which is a part of the Child Health Research Centre at the University of Queensland. Okay, so you have to read up these stuffs for you to apply for the scholarship. So the juicy part of this program is the scholarship that is attached to the program. So the scholarship is fully funded, and they pay you a living stipend of 33,641 Australian dollars, and there is no tax. Okay. As you can see here, it is tax free. In other words, every month you'll be getting about 2,800 Australian dollars. Okay, so it's nice, and then they cover your entire tuition fee, so you don't need to worry yourself about how to get tuition fees and all that. And then they also cover your health insurance as an international student. So I think that this is very, very nice. As you can see here, there is no transport allowance for PhD students, so you're going to transport yourself from your home country to Australia if you win this scholarship. So this is the name of the principal investigator or the principal supervisor, okay, at the Faculty of Medicine. So this is her profile. You can see her profile. So you have to read up her profile as a PhD student, read up her profile, then message her. And then again, I saw her post on LinkedIn. So this was her LinkedIn post. She posted it on LinkedIn. So this is her post and this is her page. You can follow her on LinkedIn and read more about her works in the past. Okay. Then make sure you're going to follow the process I'm going to describe in applying for the scholarship. So remember that every PhD opportunity, every master's opportunity for scholarship is always competitive. So this statement is common, okay? So they are going to judge you based on your previous academic record, just like every other scholarship. This is a PhD, so you need a lot of publication record. However, if you don't have a lot of publication, even if it is one you have, it's good enough. With your research thesis during your undergraduate program, you can use it as your publication record if you don't have a published article in a peer-reviewed journal. You can use your research thesis as your research experience. You also want to see the honors and award. If you are the best graduate student, if you are the top 1% in your class, top 10%, top 20% in your class, you can use it. Don't get worried so much if you don't have all this. There are ways you can usually get points for you to meet up with other standards. Then your employment history. So you can use this employment history to cover up if you don't have a very strong academic record. So if you have worked in a research institute, if you have worked in certain institution that have done research projects on areas like this, you can actually use it to your advantage. They also want people who have knowledge of public health, epidemiology, and so if you have done anything in public health, you can come in here. However, if you didn't do anything in public health, you can still come in if you meet any of these requirements. PhD is not very strict when it comes to getting students. What they just want to know is that you have the idea and you have the zeal, you have the will, and you also have some level of background in that area. You must not have a public health background or epidemiology background. If you have a background in biological sciences or environmental sciences and you have a strong academic record, you have good publication, you have good honors and award, and then you have employment history showing that you've done research. Even though you don't have a public health or epidemiology background, you can apply for this project and show interest in it. So these things are not very strict, and the selection committee are just giving you ideas how they are going to select candidates, but it's not very strict. They just want a lot of factors come to play before they decide the best students for their PhD program. And whatever you have in your academic history will play an important part here. If you find this PhD opportunity very interesting, then this is how to apply. You check your eligibility for the PhD, and this is the eligibility page. So what they need from you is you either have a bachelor's degree with a 2-1. This is how they classify degrees in Australia. So this is equivalent to a 2-1 in Nigeria, which is a second class upper degree. Okay. Or you have a 2-2, maybe you have a second class lower degree, but you have a master's degree, so you can use it and augment your bachelor's degree. Then you are eligible to apply for this scholarship or for this PhD position. Okay. And if you also have a bachelor's degree, but you don't have a master's degree, but you have a 2 years relevant research experience and publication, you are eligible to apply. To understand the 3 steps there, if you have a bachelor's degree, second class upper, then you can apply directly for this PhD. You don't need a master's if you have a 2-1, a second class upper degree. Then, if you have a second class lower degree, then you have another master's degree and a master's degree, then you can apply. However, if you have a second class lower degree, but you don't have a master's, however, you have a 2 years research experience and publication, then you are eligible to apply for the scholarship. So take note of this important entry requirement. So the next thing is prepare your documentation. But before you prepare your documentation, you need to contact the lead supervisor, which is the principal investigator, which is Dr. Juan Vincent. Okay, this is the email address. Then you discuss your interest and suitability. When you are emailing this person, make sure you follow the guideline on how to cold email a supervisor. You're going to submit a cover letter. You're going to submit your transcript. You're going to submit your degree certificate, and you're going to submit. Tell them how you meet the English language requirements. I'm going to show you that. If you have a research work you've done in the past, you attach it to the email and send to this supervisor, telling telling her that you will be interested in working with her. So she's likely going to schedule a meeting, a kind of Zoom meeting or Skype meeting with you, and then discuss the research opportunity with you if you are a good candidate for her. And the deadline for submission is 31st March 2024. So you have enough time to do this. So let me quickly show you the documentations that you need for application. When applying for this PhD at the University of Queensland in Australia, these are the basic information they will need from you. So they expect that you must have contacted the supervisor before now, and the supervisor has given you the approval to apply for this scholarship. Okay, so that's one thing you should know. Then the other information will be your previous qualification. Then they need your reference letter, which you already know. Then the English language requirements. Okay, I will show you how to meet this. Then the supporting documents. So look at the supporting documents here. So the supporting documents is your CV, your academic transcript, degree certificate, passport, and all that. Okay, let me quickly show you the English language proficiency. So if you're an international student and you're coming for this program, the English language requirement is an IELTS overall score of 6.5 and a minimum of 6.0 in all subsection. Okay, then there are other ways to meet the English language requirement. This is one of the ways. So you click on those who have completed their qualification in English language and open this PDF for designated countries. So if you have completed a senior secondary school or a post-secondary school, that is a bachelor's degree or an undergraduate program in any of this country, then you are eligible to get the waiver for the English language requirement. So when you open that document, it will say an information like this. So you see many countries here. You see Ghana here, you see Nigeria here, you see Kenya. Kenya is also eligible, and so many other countries, South Africa too. So if you're from any of these countries and you did your undergraduate program in any of these countries, you will be exempted from submitting an English language test result. Okay. So look at further instruction given here for this particular PhD. When you're applying and you reach the section that says the scholarships and collaborative study, please select my higher degree is not collaborative. Please take note. These are the things that can get you disqualified if you don't pay attention to some of these details. The second thing is that if you're applying for or have been awarded the scholarship. So tell them that you are applying for a scholarship or have not been awarded the scholarship or sponsorship. There is a list to select this option. Okay. Then the others, the research project, you mentioned the name of the research project. The name of the research project is Bushfire Vincents. Make sure you enter this important information during your application. So guys, we have come to the end of today's video. If you find it very interesting, please click on the like button. If you have questions concerning this PhD scholarship, please put the question on the comment section. If you are not in any of these fields and this PhD opportunity is not for you, please share this information to anybody that you think that may need it. You can share it on your wall, you can share it on your page on Facebook or any of your social media platforms. Somebody out there may actually need this information to change their life for good, and they're going to remember that you share this information to them. Until I see you next time, remain healthy, remain fine, and keep chasing your dream. Bye.